Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is the client that's going to register for school, he kept applying for jobs, job after job after job. I practiced interviewing with him. I mean, he's a hireable person. I love his personality, and he's a hard worker, and he's just a people person. And you could learn any skill, but you want someone who's good with people. So it's confusing, and it was confusing for him too, and he started thinking there was something wrong with him. And so my wife and I actually had a little intervention with him and said, maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. Maybe the universe is gently nudging you in a different direction. Maybe you should go back to school and finish your degree, because you said that was your biggest regret. You had a year left. And let's just go online and fill out I think it's called a FAFSA or a FAF, whatever that is for financial aid. Anyway, so I helped him fill it out the other day, and then we found out that he received a $7,000 grant, meaning he doesn't have to pay it back, which is what? I was so excited. I can't even tell you. So that's how that happened. And also, I said, you don't want to just keep repeating the same cycle. You go get a sober job, that numbs you or makes you enough money to, live paycheck to paycheck and stay in sober living, and that's great. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's good to invest in yourself, and it's good to, if something's not working out and you keep trying and trying and trying and the door is closed, it's closed for a reason. You just have to kind of look at the world and your life in a different way. And also, that quote, I love this quote, life is a series of old doors closing and new doors opening, he wrote, but it's hell in the hallways. It's true, it is. I tell people all the time, when it's like you're coming from an island, and you're swimming in the ocean, and you're swimming, but you still feel safe because you could still see the island behind you. But then, as you keep swimming, you can't see the island behind you anymore, but you also can't see where you're going. So it feels like you're in the middle of the ocean, and you're lost, and you're scared, and you don't see the light, Right before the light, you are in the dark, and the dark is scary, and the unknown is scary. And you just have to keep swimming, because eventually you're going to find your island, where you're valued, where you're meant to be, your path, your journey, the lessons your soul needs to learn to evolve. So I just wanted to share that because I was so excited for him. I think I was more excited than he was, actually, but maybe I just, show it differently, but I can't wait. I told him, I said, you're going to run things. I really think that that's true. He has that it factor, He just does. So, anyway, today was a pretty good day, aside from, driving home so late in the rain. But thank you for listening.